Almighty. Well. So, finally we got the alt. I need to see if that got anything. Magic sight! Hell yeah. Hell yeah, finally. Our first sorceress finding an actual sight. Blood hunts aren't going well as usual. Oh, things are heating up big time. Look at all this going on. Let's see. Lanka takes 2. Lanka loses 1. Well, no. Oh. Oh, Ulm got hard countered that time. Okay, yeah, he didn't even hold the field there. Okay. So far as from what I can see, Lanka's doing well. Ulm has announced that he's only going to be playing for a few more turns. For a handful more. And that apparently everyone's attacking him, so he seems pretty angry. So that can't be good. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, these are the big expensive ones. Yeah. Alright. Well. Anything else before I peel off the band-aid and look at what horrors have befallen my own lands? Well, Atlantis is getting into the Ulm bashing too. Great! Just what we needed. Oh, great. Yeah. Yeah, losing my 3 guys soured me a bit. Oh, yeah! I have a thing to show. Hold on. They're making memes about it. He's making memes about it. Let me, take 1 second here. Is this the Dom 6 version of trash talking? Well, anyway, yeah. I was cool with Atlantis right up until I'm taking your throne and killing your guys. Whoops. And now I'm like, Looks like we picked off a scout. Always a welcome thing. I'm afraid to look at all the battles. Oh, really? Looks like he's gonna get himself another trophy. Now, I'm not sending anybody into that meat grinder. Although it is tempting. You know, I'll think about it. I have that assassin, but I can't change his equipment right now. If I could re-equip him a little bit differently. I don't know. Alright. Let's look at our fights. Let's start with the good news. 2 cavemen managed to kill... Oh, well, they're just some of those. That's fine. I don't mind. If you were killing my giants, I'd be more concerned. But, this is fine. So, he's seen my scorpions. Alright. We took down some independents. All well and good. Alright. Yeah, that's to be expected. I lost a cave grub, really. There was like nothing here, but they managed to kill a cave grub. Okay. And now him attacking me. He managed to strike more places than I thought he could. So, easy trouts. I don't think... Was there a temple here? I don't think there was a temple here. Green Harbor. Green Harbor. That's on the surface. I'm not sure where Green Harbor was. Wasn't that a forest on the west side? Well, I'll have to figure that one out. Alright. Oops! Didn't expect me to have a pile of cavemen sitting there, did you? Ow. Really? Really? These cavemen have, like, no defense, and you've got the longer weapon. How is this possible? You guys should have torn the cavemen apart by everything I understand about how the game works. What the hell happened here? No magic support on either side. These guys have, like, 2 protection. I know they'll squish you if they hit you, but you outnumber them. And not a single death? You know, they can take a hit. I think on average they can handle 2 hits, but you're 5 to a tile. Look at these guys walking all in singletons. Repelling and everything else. This should not have happened this way. What the hell is happening? We're not getting hit hardly. Bonk, bonk, bonk. They're running away already. They ran away too quickly. We still should have taken some losses, but I don't understand that. To me, that shouldn't have gone that way. The little Bakemono should have... We had a morale advantage, to be fair, but I don't... That was a fluke. I don't believe that. That was a fluke. Alright, next up we got Lost World. Yeah, okay, I didn't have anything there. Alright, the Desert of Visions. Yeah, okay, well, you know, what do you expect? Let me see. The Timeless Waste. This is on the surface. This is that desert tile. There's nothing important about it. My scout decided to fight? Isn't he supposed to be stealthing? Why would you fight? Huh. Do stealth units fight to defend your territory, if they're in it? That's interesting. Alright, Ulm attacked! You couldn't kill cavemen, but you could kill my heavily armored guys. These are Bakemono Show. Are these one of the ones that transform? Shit, they practically wiped out my, all of my, giants. So this is that one Archon I moved up because I knew he'd want to burn this temple. So I moved it here specifically to counter that. So he's gonna start using stuff. Okay, so they've got 16 prot. These guys have hit for 15. 2 in a tile. See, the cavemen aren't being hit some. Oh, no! I burned my own men. I'm starting to see what happened. I'm starting to understand. They're still on fire, the poor guys. Yeah, so we roasted our own guys with fire. That's what went wrong. Pity. Yeah, fireballs seem like risky business, but what else am I gonna do with a Fire 3 guy? He blessed himself? Dude, your blessing isn't very good. Why waste your time? You're at Fire 4. Throw fire. Fire darts? What you need is precision. Your precision is terrible. But what can you do? Anyways, that was more expensive than it should have been. Let me see, that was mile deep, right? Next up, we have the caverns, where we just got ganked again. Oh, you got one of my priests! Those are 85 bucks. Okay. This is concerning. Please don't kill my guys with some weird-ass disease. Okay. Where is... Okay, you took the Timeless Waste, and you took the Desert of Visions. Okay. Yep, that burned a temple, but that was expected. I don't care a great deal about this tile. Nice. I don't think he took many sites from me. Where's... Oh, shit! You got all the way to here! Ah, I'm mildly impressed. You could definitely cause damage to here or here. Neither of which has a temple for you to burn. I might have had one in Green Harbor, though. He might have gotten one. So yeah, you could hide again, or you could strike one of these. They didn't try to fight me anywhere around here. Oh boy! This is gonna be a messy, messy, messy fight. Sink Marsh. Okay, well, darn, not nature. What was the other stuff we found? The drippy stones. Well, it's something. Next up we have... Poo. Yeah, well, we try. Alright, I got a ton of pieces to move, but this is the confounding part. If I move towards a province and he moves towards this, I think he takes this. So, you're moving there, that's correct. Ugh, we'll have to... Yeah, it's winter, we're gonna have to get, we're gonna have to get that thing passed around to other places. Anyway, I can cast a lot of spells, I can do a lot of things. I don't have money right now, though. Alright, we'll move here. What do I got? You can move here, where I can... I don't really want a bunch of guys that cause unrest, you know. Probably better off pumping the defense up. Oh, no. Let's see. So you're gonna step here. I need somebody to pick these up. I guess you're gonna step there. No. You're gonna step there to pick those up. See, the problem with caveman champions is they can only lead 10 guys, which is a problem. Alright then. think it's okay for you to step here. Right? 20 versus your 26? I should pick these guys up here. Okay. Meanwhile, these three should step here. That one's an easy one. Nothing particularly important about this province. I'll leave it undefended. So there'll be a wall here he'd have to step over. He can hide and sneak and strike further in. Definitely. I'm gonna need to keep sending more forces over here. And... Ko-Oni. Nothing I can produce here. Now, see, that's an army that could break this. I don't want to step any closer to that. So, I'm actually gonna step this way and unite some of my forces together before I run into that. I have a good amount of underground forces. I'll see what I can additionally hire or recruit. Alright, I don't have a thing here right now. That would be a problem. I can't afford a lab right now either. Great. We need our lab and we need to pass that thing around to cure a bunch of people. Alright, to Shem. I should probably hire a few cavemen to guard him. He's got, you know, he'll throw fireballs. And he'll have iron skin now. Okay, now you can do the fireball thing. So he's got fireballs to pitch. He's got iron skin going. I'll give him 5 bodyguards, just some cavemen. That'll help keep him safe, I hope. Alright, this is no longer safe. Go over there. No, don't go in there. That place is bad. Go in here. Alright. You're gonna want to search. You're going to want to hide in one of these. You're going to want to go over there. Let me see. So far, Dark Knowledge has yet to succeed. But there's definitely something here. So we're going to do that. I like searching. I do. I like site searching. Alright, next up. We have this huge army here. And it's about to get huger. I'll need to mix things around just a little bit, but I don't know what to do with you yet. Come along, Jim. Alright. I guess you lot are all on your way to the womb. Alright. So now we need to figure out what we're doing over here. I wish I could re-equip you for the tournament. What would this guy fare against a fish? Those fish are nasty. But he hits for 46 if he could connect? The enemy's first attack is gonna have... No, this is a fire plate. Hold on. This one! No, not this one. His immortality wouldn't apply either. This one. Okay. 20 attack. He hits for a 46. The first attack against him is gonna miss. Maybe. Maybe not. They can hit... They're fairly accurate. Still. We've also got... Well, I think we can't repel the fish. I'd have to look at the... I have a picture I saved of one of the battles with the fishmen, so I know what they look like on the battlefield. I'll get ripped in half if I'm hit. But it's so tempting. If I lose, does he get all this great equipment? I'm tallying the cost. 5 earth gems, 5 nature gems, 10 glamour gems, 5 air, 5 blood, 5 more earth. This... Oh, I can change his equipment out right now. I could make him hit even harder, or I could produce a few vine men. I can also tell him to shoot a few times. I think... So this would give him 3 vine men to distract the enemy. Or I could just make him hit harder. Okay, now we're cutting through armor for a 40. 40 in armor ignoring, but we lose a point of length. Then you stick on this thing. We're back to 46. I'm gonna have to think about whether or not I enter the tournament and what equipment I put on him. This will require thought. Otherwise, I'm probably gonna slide him over to begin assassinating. Just assassinating random crap. Bone Fiends. I'm assuming that's a wizard leading them, probably a blood death mage. That might be something I want to hire, perhaps. Perhaps. I might want to cast and summon a lot of things this turn. I don't know. This is the real decision, though. Mechanical men. I want to put a lab here and use it to equip my troops and send all of these guys down there and have them all equipped. Well, many of them equipped. The alternative would be to assault this. The alternative would be to assault the turtle glades. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go down there. Alright, what about these two armies? That's a good question. I don't think he's got any way to attack this tile right now. But he could have hidden people anywhere. That's the difficulty, isn't it now? Patrol. So here we've got this huge army. I guess you should probably split this into two things. Yeah, they don't have javelins. They can join this line. Alright, those guys, javelins. Okay, so we need to sort these armies out, give them their orders. These two could be a way to keep the enemy off my lawn, so to speak. Which I don't think is the worst use for them. A lot of my tiles are kind of guarded. I don't know if this guy's tough enough to defeat this. I'll have to look at everybody's orders and think about province defense and all kinds of stuff. Nothing here, huh? Moving around out there is dangerous. Alright, I have to turn this province over. And hope that I don't get my mages ganked on the way. I need them for site searching, but now's a dangerous time and they're fragile units, so I'm going to move them to the Forest of Pine. And then they can just do some research until this blows over. I need... That disease healing thing is going to pay for itself this season. I can tell already. Alright, we're going to sit here for a turn. See if they attack something. What's with this big red Illuminati thing doing? Huh? What's that about? Oh yeah, there was an event here, wasn't there? Disease. Wait, did somebody cast that on me? Oh well. So this guy and his army is going to stand here. This army's going to stand here. These guys go under. Okay, we're going to put a couple of armies here and here. Well, he can go around and cause mischief, but he can't really threaten anything up here. Down here, we've already sorted this out. This is by far the most difficult and messy area. I see that Atlantis sold me leaving and then gave it to Ulm. Annoying. Can't trust him, he's a joker. Alright, let me see. I have 17 now. Okay. Hmm. I would prefer if you were over there, assassinating every turn. I think this army can handle itself over here. I could be mistaken and lose everything, but I think he'll be okay. Alright. Was it you who just fought in Mile Deep? I should have a gigantic hoplite left over But, evidence to the contrary. Alright. So then... what are we gonna do here? This guy's supposed to be patrolling. I don't know that this army can handle that. However, you add in this, there's no way he's going to stand still, of course. He's probably going to move to the below and take this over. Not much I could do if he does. Its defenses are terrible. He's got 50. Oh, he has 50. Maybe we don't want to. Maybe I want to keep some men around here to respond to any further problems from him. We'll just happily kind of surround things and take it slow. I'm not in a rush. Although he was announcing to the whole world, hey, but oh yeah, in Discord, Ulm told everyone, hey, you should rush the underground. Makone has already taken half of it. Way to give away my whole plan. Well, I wasn't planning on being able to keep it secret forever. I like the idea of keeping it secret as long as possible, but it was inevitable. Well, anyway. I'll definitely take the Cavern of Tog back. I'm gonna need to put up a bunch of defense in a bunch of places. And that means a lot of things are gonna stop hiring now. Look, you guys don't want to stay here. Unfortunately, you can't do much for me. I kind of want to distill that gold. I'm going to move you back to Mudwater, and we'll try to get you into the Forest of Pine. Alright, let's see what else we got going down. You're continuing to do your work, which now will be this one. Okay, you... I'm not entirely sure why you're here. You'll probably find a use somewhere up this way. I can hire some troops here or something. Yeah. These guys probably gonna push them all up at some point. Okay. Lots of guys to do lots of different things. He can go there. This is a site that's very likely to be attacked. It's exposed. And the only thing to protect it is Zots. So I should probably push a unit down. I'm probably not going to hire any more of you. He can go down there. Once I script him out, he'll probably be capable of holding. Not against a great army, but a small one. He could hold against a small one. enough of that. Hey, go back. I don't know if that would help any at all, really. I don't expect much of the Zots. Lots of spellcasters that need to do things. I want to figure out how to leverage my assassins. Holding still might seem like a stupid idea, but he might very well attack or sneak up and burst out underneath these places. So if I'm holding all of this, except maybe this one, he could take this one. But if I'm holding everything around it and moving in on it, this has to either hide or get caught. I need to get some more birds and patrol everything. I don't know what to do with this guy. There's no way this is gonna sit still. Honestly, this guy being there is worrying. He's either gonna strike the below or the Chillad Cavern. No, I'm definitely doing it. I'm building the lab here. He would not expect to run into all of this at the below. So the only place he could do, he could stand still, he could strike here, or he could hide. I think he's probably going to want to hide. If he strikes here... One caveman, not bad deal. They start getting expensive. I could hire... Looks like I could hire quite a lot, and they'd come in handy anyway. I'm going to hire a bunch of cavemen here. And then I'm going to use that together with this. Yeah, he won't be able to attack. Now, attacking here would be interesting. Attacking there would be interesting. He would actually take the ground around the fortress, oddly. However... take the double attack. However, you know, this isn't everything you could desire in a loadout, but it's got a few things going for it. I can't tell him to assassinate if they haven't moved here yet. If you say assassinate, does that happen before or after the enemy moves their units? Interesting question. I'm going to move him here. And maybe assassinate that commander if he doesn't move. So his only safe move would be to step here. Or maybe here. But he doesn't know that, you see. This isn't so bad. And then if this guy's patrolling... This isn't so bad, actually. He's got 50, but they've been proven to be kind of weak. But we don't have dark vision. We don't have any dark vision at all here. So, he could win. Nobody here has the ability to move these worms. That's okay, though. So, we're gonna have to see how it goes. I'm gonna spend a while fussing with my budget. And I'm definitely gonna hire some cavemen here. I'll see if I can hire any additional stuff in this zone. And I'm probably gonna have to turn off. I've already stopped hiring Archons because they're too expensive. I have succeeded in making so many forts that I can no longer afford to hire everyone. Yeah. So, the question is, what do we choose not to hire? I really have cut off all of the expensive stuff. Huh. Well, how about that? I need so much money. I need to build so many things. Well, no matter. It's important that I keep a few of these in every castle so that it looks like... Well, I talked about this last turn. They're my scarecrows. They're important that I keep a few around. I wish they were visible over the birds here. Site search. Frankly, I just want him out of the underground and the fight over. I just want him out of the underground and the fighting over. These two fortresses would do a lot to secure my border, though. I would like these two fortresses. And I would really like it if this was the Throne of Spring, because that would give me the top of this. It would give me these nice forts. It would just be all around nice. But he probably fortified the Throne of Dreams, because it's the more valuable throne. Or maybe I'm overthinking it. Well, no matter. So that's the plan. We're diving down here and going all in on taking this. I really want to fortify all these holes. Wish Ulm hadn't said anything to the others. He's probably pretty angry. Understandable. I was trying to figure out if Tenshi was fighting Lanka or Ulm, and I guess he was fighting Ulm. I guess he was hitting the Ulms. I really wasn't expecting a Tenshi Atlantis alliance against Ulm. So, Lanka is still fighting. Yep. I want my Windspire back. But not enough to fight for it this turn. Still need that guy to drop his air gem off. I need to upgrade so many things, build so many things. Oh yeah! Why aren't you visible on the map? Instead we see this. You know, the lion should probably have a stealth. He's a cat. That's actually a very good point. I don't think you want to fight this guy in my candles. I don't think you want to fight this guy at all in my candles. What did you get from Alt 3? Animate tree, huh? How good is this? I guess it depends on the quality of the local trees. It's a pretty cool trick. Now this might be really good against the fish. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Yeah. No way anybody wants to move into this area. The lion is gonna hike around, patrolling my borders and picking off anything that comes near. So maybe he should head south instead. I think so. I think I'm gonna push him south. That's where Ulm is causing mischief. I need another lab here, and one here, and a lot of other things. Besides, I'm gonna have to reevaluate a lot of things. My income, my maintenance price has been skyrocketing, and, you know, losing like a lot of provinces to Ulm isn't helping my situation much. We need to always be expanding. So yeah, from here it's me fussing with crafting items, crafting other stuff, messing with my prices. I'm gonna have Terracotta Army in a second. Got a couple people who could use this, but they don't belong on the battlefields. Yeah, Terracotta Army's the big one here. I'm somewhat limited in who can cast it, but it's fine. These guys seem like they could be very useful to me. Conjuration 4 didn't offer much, but 5 offers some interesting things. We might perhaps be interested in some of this stuff. I think that I've taken the Terracotta Army with the Summer Lions. If we go Alt 4, we would find ourselves with, let me see, Temper Flesh, that's what it was. This one seems pretty good. Most of my guys could cast it, and particularly the Pole Marches would like this quite a bit, I think. So, Alt 5, possible. Construction would give me this, which is very good, and then this, which is very, very good, and then this, which I don't know what to think of. For Earth, for that, Forge of the Ancients. Anyway, options. 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 I eventually want to get up to Mechanical Militia. Eventually. And that brings us to Worthless. Over here. This is my inevitable direction. I mean, you know, there's a couple things in here that are kind of nice. But, it's really 6 and 7 that we're after. We really just want... only, you know, here's where the interesting stuff happens. If I could pull off casting these Dark Skies, I wouldn't want to attack into my land if I had this in play. Purgatory, oh man. But this is, of course, you know, my spell. And it's the main reason why I'm looking down this path all the time. It's the main reason why. Because honestly, there's not a ton else that I would want here. Why is this in Thaumaturgy of all the places? Why? It doesn't make sense for it to be a Thaumaturgy spell, does it? I'm not sure what it falls under, but it seems strange. So I'm having trouble deciding where we go after this. I'm having trouble deciding. I could do rains of javelins with flaming arrows back in them. I could go for some of this stuff. Enchantment 5 isn't bad. Enchantment 6 gives me a summon. A summon that only costs 1. It says they are armed. It keeps suggesting there are multiple. Okay, a 10. 10 for 1. That's what it was. 10 for 1. Pretty good. I got a bunch of people who could cast it at Earth 2. Seems like a fantastic use. You know, Enchantment 6 is not a bad idea. But Construction 5 is a good idea too. Something like that. And then we go to Thaumaturgy 7. So now I just need to figure out... I'm going to have to up my researching dramatically at some point. Anyway. I guess that's just going to have to be my move for the moment, and I'll figure out the rest later. Because the rest is just fussy stuff. Yeah. It usually takes me like an hour or so of fussing with all the little things at this point. I probably want to put one here. Yeah, probably. Alright, anyway. I'm leaving it unfinished. Rarely do I use that option. So, yeah. Alright. I've spent a lot of time thinking about this, and I've come to a very weird conclusion. I'm not hiring anything. Well, okay, over here. This is the one guy I'm hiring, because he's right next to a research station, but every single other place, the hiring is off. All the way. And I hate not recruiting someone in my capital, but even close to the front lines like this. Oh, I missed a spot. Good thing we checked. I'll allow the Zots, specifically the 2 provinces recruiting Zots. I will allow that to continue. I'm hoping someday... I haven't actually seen a single one of these. But it would save me 50 blood if I got one on blood. And I think they're useful. Even with just 1 death, I think they're useful. In fact, this one is probably going to end up summoning, using these to create an army to, you know, watch this. Right now, she's blasting this tile to reveal reveal its secrets to me, why it's poisoning all my guys. We have a lot of people who are diseased now, by the way. A lot. So that bottle's gonna get its use. So, if I'm not hiring at any of my forts... Yeah, I did miss a couple spots. I got interrupted while I was doing it. That's what happened. I may double check everything. This one, however, the cynocephalans. This is where we start hiring. Yeah. So, what we're actually doing is we're hiring... I actually prefer these to the cavemen, personally. But, you know, cavemen are acceptable as well. We're hiring lots of them. The basic idea is we're hiring tons and tons of units right on top of where we're fighting. Tons and tons of them. I don't like them. You can only fit 2 to a tile, which I could do with my hoplite gigantus guys with all their protection. These guys go in with nothing. Ugh. They're undisciplined. They don't even have perfect dark vision. And they're expensive. Hence why I don't have money anymore. However, they are here. And that is all they really need to be? Did he really put a temple here? He was probably building a fortress there as well. Should I let him finish? I could use a fort right there, actually. That's where I'd be putting one of mine. Anyway, point is, I am hiring a lot of cavemen. A very large amount of cavemen. And that is kind of the plan. Overrun him with cavemen. And some cynocephalans and whatever else we've got. So, depending on where he steps... Now, I kind of want to protect this one here, the below. I just don't really have a good way to. Alright, that's the last of my cash. They also have really high numbers for smashing fortresses, so that's good. We'll need that in a second. Anyway, in the end I decided these two go here, into the realm of silence. We're probably going to converge on the silent cavern. Yeah, we're probably going to converge on the silent cavern and ignore what's going on up above. And over a couple of rounds of just spending everything on cavemen, it's going to hurt my long-term research some, and I hate that I'm not hiring one of my capital-only units. I feel like I'm really wasting something important here, but I need guys. I need guys over here. I need to squash this resistance. If he hides, I'll probably spend a round just patrolling and hope I catch him. And that'll also let the cavemen build up a little bit more so that the fights are... I'm intending for the fights to be very one-sided. We are going to be vulnerable to ranged units, but these are surface archers. They're not meant to fight underground. And we're just going to kind of roll through here. But the real army's over here. Once this lab is constructed, we're going to outfit all of our guys, and we're going to, you know, fight our way this way. This is really my intended, I can't believe Airmore is still there. Impressive. Yeah, we're just gonna, I need to get under here. And I need to get under here. And I need to get just all of this. I need to hold all of this. I need to hold it all. So that's my conclusion for what my strategy is. Honestly, I really wish I was hiring just my hoplites. The ones that cost 3 gold a year. These are 5 times the price, with a protection of 2. I just feel bad hiring them. It just feels bad. I also really worry that I should be hiring this guy. I looked him up. He's Death 2, Blood 2, which is fantastic for site searching for me, I think. Or I'd be happy just to use him to blood hunt with. But I'd have to get rid of his fiends. I'd have to find a way to get all of his bone fiends dead. And then just pay for his cost. I don't know what he would charge, but... Site search, blood hunt, all kinds of good stuff. I'm not going to do it. If I didn't have to hire any cavemen, I would seriously consider it. Just because I really do think that income, whether it's gold or gems, is critical. Oh yeah! What am I crafting this turn? Less. I am crafting less. I am mostly just crafting bracers. Lots of bracers. I ended up going for the Ranger's shoes, but I really, really kind of want the fists, the Gladiator Fists item, because it makes 4 attacks. Problem is it has length 0, which is really awful. But, I mean, one of these guys making 4 attacks? Sounds pretty good to me. It counts as a 2-handed weapon, so it might even... It shouldn't, but it might even get the damage boost for being 2-handed, but it shouldn't. Anyway, point is, it makes 4 attacks, and that's amazing, and I love it in theory. But I'm going for the boots that I 100% know I'll use. They're both stealth and reinvigorate, so anybody would be happy to have such a pair of boots. These 3 are moving here, and then they're just going to duck into the Forest of Pine and research for a little while. It's not what I made them to do, but I don't want them to get destroyed. And I can still use them as researchers just fine. They'll be okay to spend a few turns doing that until I feel safe moving them out. No. I'm going for it. I'll put this away. I had them kitted out in such a way so that even if something went wrong, they would, fighting here with the protection, they'd have been okay. But you know what? No. We are going to start site searching for nature. Let me see. This guy's gonna be there. He's okay. You know what? That's probably enough coverage for you. Oh, you can't move there in 1 step. Well, you know what? That's a good site for you anyway. Yeah, we're gonna be bold. He can't kill them all. If I lose one, I lose one. Hopefully it's not the one with the nifty thistle mace. Because I need that to craft more thistle maces later. But whatever. I'll, site search. I need to get my nature income going. Well... Death gems look real good, though. My Death gem income is very nice. Perhaps this Garden of Bones has something to do with it, eh? Alright, anyway. Lots of places to site search. Lots of places to conquer. I'm fighting for it. This is my sewer. I must control it. I will be the Rat King. Yeah, we need to get that nature up. I really need more air. Hopefully I don't lose too many more of my unguarded temples. I fear he might go for them. There's certainly enough of them kicking around for him. And I don't have a great way to protect them right now. So, you know, we'll see what happens. Oh, hey, look, you're new. You're a new face. I'm gonna send you to the surface, where you can be of some use site searching. Alright, that was my entire move. This, my biggest, messiest turn thus far, is now over. Yeah, that's pretty much the worst case scenario. If he managed to burn all of these temples, it would be a lot, honestly. But I have to take this. It doesn't matter what it costs me. I have to take it. It's pretty much the game. You know,